So we thought you'd do a short little video for you on YouTube. We'll talk about the state of Florida today. The state of Florida. Give you some education, give you some knowledge of how the state of Florida works. And, right now, today, we're at a pharmacy right now getting some medication, so we thought we'd do some YouTube. And, I was talking to a guy the other day, and he bid it at an auction, and he was frustrated. He was frustrated at the auction because he couldn't win or anything. Prices were going too high. And first thing I asked him, I said, "Well, what state was the auction at?" So he told me the state. I said, "Okay, did you go online or did you do it in person?" He said, "Well, I went in online." I said, "Well, you do understand if you go online, you will have more competition than if you do it in person, correct? You do know that." And the guy said, "Yeah, I know that, but I wanted to do it online. It was easier for me." I said, "Yeah, but you live in the state. You live in the state, so why don't you just go there in person? You're going to have less competition. You have a better chance of winning, and you know what other people are bidding also there in person." So if you don't learn this little specific stuff, hey, hi, good morning, Cyberman, welcome. If you don't know these little specific stuff, you better start learning, because I just finished up Mississippi, state of Mississippi, at the tax lien auction. I did it online. And I was doing my numbers. I said, okay, I believe, if I'm correct, I should be able to win if I bid at this amount. And I did. I won Mississippi. So then I watched for an hour different counties. I went to 3 different counties. I want to see what other counties were bidding and so on. And it's exactly what I thought. So now I say, okay, great. I know what to do in Mississippi on certain counties, and certain rules and certain guidelines. I know that. Florida is the same. Florida is we'll talk about the deed auction in the state of Florida, tax deed auction. Florida has it every single month. How much more easier can you have it every single month that the counties have their auctions on every single month? Big thing there. You got to know. Every single month. Mm-hmm. Now, are they online or are they in person? Most of them are going to be online in the state of Florida. There are some that are still in person. You got to do your homework. You got to do your research. You got to basically say to yourself, okay, well, if they're in person or online, which one am I going to do? Online's going to be more competitive, right? We know that. It's going to be more competitive. It's online than in person. Deed auction, you're going to bid to own the property. You're going to own it right now. You're not going to wait. You're going to do some research, do some homework. It's a bit of premium. So Florida, when they have the tax deed auction, it's whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property in Florida. Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property. Yeah, if you have 50, you can buy properties with 50K. You can. You can buy them in 50K. You buy some good properties too. You got to hunt. You can hunt. In California, you're not going to do in LA County. You can do up in more middle part of Northern California. Michigan, you can do it. Florida, you can do it. Okay. Liens, remember, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. Okay. You're going to have to wait for a little while for a lien auction because it's a redemption period. But no, you can do that. Florida's you're going to own the property immediately. Texas, I think you can probably do it in Texas. You can do it in Georgia for the deeds. I mean, Texas is 6 months or 2 years. Georgia's 1 year. They're still waiting. Kansas, the state of Kansas, that's a deed auction. You could do the state of Kansas if you want to own the property now. It depends how long you want to wait. I like waiting. That's just me. I like waiting. Okay? I'm not in a rush. Okay? I like to wait and then foreclose later. That's just myself. So Florida has a deed auction every single month. Every single month, deed auction. State of Florida. Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property. Remember this. Whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property in the state of Florida. Mostly on realauction.com for the deed auction. Realauction.com. Some might be online. Some might be online, but the majority are going to be what? Online. Okay? Majority of them are going to be online. A couple of them be in person. A couple be in person. Okay? But there's tons of properties. I tell people, really? You're not looking hard enough, are you? There's tons of properties that are being sold all around the country every day. The deed auctions. Every single day they have them going on, deed auctions around the country if you want a property now. If you want to wait, there's even more, which is a redemption period. So I tell people, get educated. Don't get too focused in one neighborhood only, one street only. Grow. That's how you're going to build your net worth. Your wealth is growing more. Yeah, that's the key. Knowing how everything works is the important part. Knowing the rules, knowing the guidelines, that's the important part. So we're going to wrap it up. We want to give you a few minutes here, but tax deed auctions in the state of Florida. Tax deed auctions, whoever pays the highest amount of money will win the property in the state of Florida. Remember, realauction.com has a lot of them online. You can bid over there. Do some homework. Get some great deals. Okay. So remember, we got a big event coming up on August 31st, this Saturday. August 31st. Go to taxsalesclass.com. Taxsalesclass.com. Register over there for the free event. We start at 1 o'clock California time at taxsalesclass.com. So you can register over there at taxsalesclass.com. Okay? And get some education, get some knowledge about it. You know, it's a free Zoom class, free Zoom. Okay? So get registered over there if you're interested in learning about the tax sales, tax lien, deed, and redeemable deeds. We thank you very much for watching.